It is indeed.
Okay, it's the best round, so yeah.
All right, here we are, semi-finals. Aeon versus junk52, coming out of a grueling, brutal, absolutely excruciating overtime win over Team AMD, Team 64, right?
No,
So,
it's AMD Gamer.
AMD Gamer. So Aeon have been waiting patiently for this match now. So it's Aeon versus junk52. We are in the bash round, which is going to decide which side. We get to choose the sides, obviously. We've been here now for about, tournament started about almost 8 hours ago. We are fresh as daisies, my friend. And we are in for the final stretch, semifinals and the finals of the Call of Duty 20-year anniversary Pioneers Tournament. With me, I have the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, an amazing character, Mr. Chadman. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. I'm looking forward to it because who doesn't enjoy a semi at this time in the evening?
Oh,
but other than that,
meow, meow, meow.
Absolutely, it's going to be good fun no matter what happens. It's going to be a giggle. We're looking forward to some good play, and yeah, and then on to the finals thereafter. So
yeah,
looking to be fun. And have they decided if they're going to play on Quarantine this map or whether they're going to go to a different one?
I believe for the semifinals and the finals, for the playoffs, we have set maps. Rev, is it Dawnville that will be on for the semis?
I guess that Snurk told us that it was like the maps that were already before, like
I mean, we're on Dawnville now, so if you two guys can ready up, we'll get started.
Oh, I'm the one. Okay. I'm trying to look forward, but I guess that no, it's Aeon who won the side, so they're starting German. So it is Dawnville that we're starting on it, and it's Aeon who is gonna start on the German side, which we are expecting like to win at least 8 rounds because it's an MR12, right?
That is correct.
It was MR12, so at least 8 rounds to make it profitable for Aeon's side.
All right, so starting off now, we have junk52 as the allied Americans. Winksy peeking over towards the graveyard, getting some shots there into Orphanage. First time we have seen junk52 live, so to speak. They've been doing really, really well. Quite the upset surprise for some people, I believe. Their massive overtime win over Team AMD. And Aeon here, sitting on the defensive. They don't have to make the first move. You can wait for the allies, but I have to say, Junk, they are looking really, really quick. They are like watching them play now, and watching Aeon play. They are completely awake. Wow, amazing shot. Flow
destroys
once again. Incredible, impeccable aim, Chad.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive to watch him work, and he's got the rifle out and is, you know, basically going to try and punish them for any attempts that they make to push the point any quicker than they would like. So it's, I mean, obviously they've got to try and get the dynamite down on the old Flak Panzer, but it's just a matter of whether or not they'll be able to get there, whether or not it's being defended by the Aeon guys. It seems to be quite... Oh dear.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Just follow me, float. He was looking from the from behind the ruins into church. He saw 1 or 2 people go past, and he just took a shot of faith through the windows and managed to get soBuli, who was inside the church. And he is really on a tear, as he goes down, obviously.
Yeah, Mick with the double kill, remaining 2v1, and now again for junk52, sec and Winksy against fRiJeC. fRiJeC trying to sneak up, but they didn't manage to plant in time.
What happened?
Doing?
He was planting.
What What are they doing? Why did they
I think he must have clicked his mouse or something.
Oh my god.
Because he all of a sudden he just took a shot into the flag.
Junk just throws the round into the favor of Aeon.
My game jumped to Windows in somewhat crucial moment.
Whoops.
Oh man. That
the
sucks.
old Windows key. It's a problem.
Oh, nerves, man.
That was so bad.
Nerves. I'm telling you, man. They could be feeling it. Could be feeling it. Like the seriousness of the gravity of the situation is reaching like the peak into these wee hours of the evening.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, I'm just looking at these guys getting into positions on the top of the buildings to at least sort of push down against the junk guys. Ouch. soBuli getting taken down by rivieRa, and that was another fine shot coming in from him. And he's watching carefully, and they're using that sniper rifle to sort of kind of keep the area where the graveyards are located pinned down as best they can. Obviously, we've got fRiJeC over here as he's doing all the goodness, and Kramer coming in with a little bit of a Thompson kill. Let's see, numbers-wise, Aeon numbering 4, junk52 with 2. So it's just a matter of whether or not they're going to be able to do anything with it. So we're looking at
Kramer has managed to get himself into Hobo Town towards the B bomb site, and it doesn't look like they really know that he's there. They know that someone's there, or close enough. But Aeon are two of them are looking at the right direction, but fRiJeC is completely off. Flo takes down Kramer. Sec is the last one standing here. He's got the Springfield sniper. Not something you want to have right there. Nice shot of Flo, catching him through an opening. Second round rather goes to Aeon as well.
Yeah. I think that junk52 might regret not planting the first round, because getting some rounds on the ally side is pretty crucial. You know, if they could get 3 rounds, that would be, I think, enough for them to win the matchup. But let's see.
Well, right now it's 1-1-0. One round to Aeon, 1 round to the Windows key, and no rounds to junk52, I believe, for those keeping score.
Yeah, and they're rushing to B. junk52 just going straight to B plant. There are already 3 guys inside of the brush ruins, I would say.
Yeah, you can see them making their way around the area, just trying to check those choke points, looking for the enemy, seeing if they can get those all-important picks.
No deaths yet, though, Chad.
No,
it's
want to be careful.
It's gonna. We're almost 1 minute in. Oh, Flo right in the calf of Kramer. rivieRa taking it into Fuku as well. As soon as we say that, we should never say that people are alive, because that's when they die. Yeah. So we got junk52 with 3, 2 players. Oh wow! So Sec by himself with the sniper, close range. You don't want to be here. But 1v5. Yeah, you're gonna get shot in the back. So not a lot to do there. Not a lot to do there, indeed. We have 3 rounds to 0 for Aeon, as to be somewhat expected on the German side. But I feel, Rev, that Aeon are winning quite decisively these rounds.
Yeah, I mean, like, the first round was really all up to junk52 to lose. To be honest, if they didn't stop pressing F when they planted the bomb, they would have won the round. But now Aeon is just taking it more seriously, I would say. And we have Flo, Flo with 1-8 in 3 rounds. That's insane, you know. Like
in 3 rounds, that's nuts. It's really, really good.
I would say that. Yeah, I would say that Aeon need. Junk need at least 4 rounds to keep it competitive. To be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, watching rivieRa, we just seen Flo get gunned down, so it's good to see that the commentator's curses still works in gaming.
Never never be spectated by a commentator. That's a surefire way to die.
Just guaranteed instant death.
Yep.
Ouch.
Wow.
Just like that.
Ouch. Ouch.
I was spectating Sec, and I saw Kramer at the edge of my eye. First Sec dies, then Kramer dies.
I was specking Kramer. So together we killed them
both. It was your
both.
fault. Okay.
Don't
well,
spec
there
those
we go.
guys. Spec junk52 guys, so they get the kills. Okay.
So yeah. So right now at the moment it's 4-0 currently, as far as we can see, for Aeon versus junk52, as the guys make their way. Out go the nades for the lovely spam, the stick grenades, and
something
you can see
something needs to be different. Change. Something needs to change for the allies, because Aeon are just pulling the handbrake on Junk completely. It's like, it's not even funny. I mean, Aeon have stepped up in quite a way, and the question is that junk52, they've been playing for like an hour and a half before this. Is it fatigue? Is it mental? Like, they haven't had a break. Like, winning the semifinals in overtime is a huge win, but at the same time,
it's draining.
What does that take out of you?
It is. I agree with you.
It's so much concentration. You know, like, you're sitting there, you're clawing your way back. You know, like, you're doing your utmost that you can, and then Aeon is here, fresh as spring daisies. You know,
I mean,
all time in the world to have a whiskey in the jacuzzi.
Yeah, I mean, they are kicking him in the junk right now, I have to say. It's so it's just a matter of whether or not, because obviously you go to a multiple overtime like that, the amount of concentration required, it's pretty intense in this kind of game anyway. Oh, a fine shot there from rivieRa. Wow. That was a fantastic shot. Also into rivieRa, I should say, from Sec. As now there looks like they're trying to get to a position.
Please plant the bomb.
Could this be the first round that they take? Yeah, bomb is down. fRiJeC, last man standing, with the bar coming in towards the B bomb site. We have 2 of junk52 left here, so see if fRiJeC can do a clutch and defuse here. 45 seconds left on the clock. Critical. It's so important. Junk really need this round to make something start going their way. They really need it.
And he knows he's there. But look at the placement of the dynamite. It's way right by the choke point so he can see it.
Yeah. Oh, almost there.
If Kramer dies, it's double.
Oh.
And Kramer dies, and it's double. Oh! And he's gonna do it.
He's gonna do the fuse. Wow! Amazing clutch by fRiJeC from Aeon. Holy cow! With 7 seconds, 6 seconds left on the clock. Well played indeed. Incredible play. Oh man, that must be so demoralizing for Jug. They were so close to getting some kind of momentum on their side.
Yeah, this is the second round that they lose by themselves, because they could have taken a bit more like a defensive approach to it, you know?
Yeah, just lean back. And like,
just lean back.
As soon as allies plant that bomb, the entire momentum shifts in their favor. All of a sudden, they have time. You know, you move the clock onto your side of the map.
Exactly. Just right, just that. And I don't know. I think they were too aggressive for what they had in plan. You know.
You shouldn't you shouldn't be too eager to win a round if you're not under time pressure.
Exactly, especially when you are 4-0 down, you know.
Yeah. 5-0 now. It's like, man, it doesn't look great, but we'll see what happens. Junk is undoubtedly gonna pull another round, and we'll see if they manage to come back, get a swing. Wow, incredible!
Oh my god,
absolutely incredible! 1, 2, 3, 4 shots from rivieRa. Not quite the ace, but
that was insane,
close.
Man. That was insane.
That was pretty impressive as they're trying to push in towards that that first bomb site over on the right-hand side. Some great shooting there by rivieRa. Now, obviously, that means that they're going to have to focus their attention on rivieRa to make sure he's suppressed and keep him out of the picture as best they can. So it's just a matter of where they're going to do that as the guys from Junk make their way forward. As you can see, Kramer coming under a little bit of fire. They'll be looking to get some cover going in and looking for a little bit of trouble, maybe popping some nades out.
And Kramer manages to get down to Effie, so this is going to be something that the Aeon guys need to switch their attention towards too.
Yeah, and they've just lost soBuli in the center there. Another kill by rivieRa. So
Scott's there waiting for Kramer inside Hobo Town. We have a duel here.
Fantastic work from the sniper, but you've got to be careful.
Oh, classic jump and spray from Kramer, trying to bait Scotty out. Oh, Chad, we've seen that more than once.
Yeah, we've seen it
exactly
in that spot.
Yeah, but Scotty is ready, man.
Yeah, he is. Oh, the shot, indeed. Wow, it's like you can't even see it. You can't even see the shot happen, and he's down.
Yeah.
And he takes the second one. But Flo saves Scotty.
Oh, wow.
Winksy
Slow then snuffs it.
by himself now.
Axis win.
Goes down to Scotty, and that will be the 7th round down for Aeon. They are taking the semifinal by the throat and holding it hard.
It's like junk52 are just exhausted. It seems like that. I hope they can. If they can win 2 rounds, it's doable. But
They need a little bit of momentum. Like they need to get like
a score.
You're
on the
tired.
board.
You need to have something positive to pull you forward, and then momentum will hopefully carry you just a little bit further.
Yeah, if they can get a round on the board, that will certainly help them. I think so. As
They're doing well.
Fuku gets taken down.
Very, very fast rush there into the B-bomb site. Scott, though, is right there. Man, they're getting shut down, whatever they do. I mean, like, Rev, what would they need to switch up to get the edge over Aeon?
It's always the same thing. They need to go together. They need to trade. So if one goes down, they need to make that sacrifice double. And this is like, for example, Kramer catches 2 guys in church unaware, but for rivieRa just turns up and you know, just random shots him. So it's not something to blame Kramer, but they need to go together. They need to do the nades, and they need to go together. If they don't do that, I don't think they're gonna get a single round out of this half.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem for them. But it's just a matter of whether or not they're going to actually adapt to their opponents. But it's looking like they're taking a little bit of fire as they're making their way across through the graveyard, trying to pre-fire those important areas. And it's going to be a tricky situation for them, because they're going to come under some fire. So you can see the fire coming into the graveyard area. We're going to watch soBuli as he's also supporting with the BAR. And they want to kind of secure that area on the left-hand side if they possibly can.
Oh, wow.
Heartbreaking for junk52.
I totally see what you mean, Rev, because I was watching from above. Yeah, start of that round.
Oh, wow.
Junk had 1 person going to graveyard. They had 4 people on main road. They were picking up from main road into graveyard. 1 person went back into graveyard from main road by that blown up tank, and then they split. The 2 last people went to mid car, and 1 went into cafe. It's like it's exactly what you say. It's like they're completely scattering, and it's like when they do that, like they don't have any backup. Like if you're gonna trade, you need to have someone behind you that can pick up the invisible ball and keep it moving, so you can actually get some positions. Because it's not enough that you take down one or 2 of the Aeon players. It's not enough, because they are going to back up and get some really good positions, and they will crossfire you into oblivion.
Exactly. It's so simple, because Domville is just a map that goes like that. You know, you don't need like my team Dolvich, which is like a tier 2 team, won against a top contender on Downville. It's really simple, you know. You just need to go together. It's really simple. If you don't go together, you're gonna die one by one, and you won't be able to trade and go forward, capture those positions in the map. So it's really simple. And now it's again VonoX against 3 Aeon players for the last round, and they're gonna take him down. It's gonna be a
the worst
sheet.
Position ever. Like he's forced to move in behind green card. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. And it's like there's no option. There's no like better place he could go. That was basically the play, and he had no chance at all. It really sucks because like you say, if you go together, you're trading either kill for kill to get the defense to thin out, or one of your deaths for better positioning for one of your guys. Because you need to move forward. You need to get closer to the defense, or they'll just keep picking you off one by one because you're always moving and they're always looking.
Exactly, and this is what the junk are not doing at the moment, you know. And this is why they're getting free kills, because they're getting killed one by one, and they just simply cannot afford to do that because Aeon is so tight as a team. You know, it's so simple. It's on this map, everything is so simple. You know, it's not a hard map to, you know, like make the tactic. You just need to be close one to each other, trade each other, and plant. And when they plant, you just need to defend the retake, and that's it. And then you win the round.
Looks like we got a bit of fire coming in the general direction of. Let's see, who is this? So rivieRa looks to be taking a pot shot at the enemy, waiting, trying to get that all-important pick. He's trying to fire through the Black Panther, hasn't managed yet. Whips out the Thompson and looks to do a little bit of suppressive fire. There we go, as they were going for the plant. It was a very nasty situation, but now rivieRa can pull back, take a defensive posture, and wait. As right now, soBuli is the only person left.
Yeah.
So
if I was rivieRa, I would not give up the Carr Thompson combo. It's like I would right now. I would save that weapon with my entire life. Because that is such a powerful combo. Wow, amazing shot there by rivieRa.
Yeah,
soBuli at the
it's 1 HP for soBuli, but soBuli has been known as a player that can clutch these situations. So
he's got a bar and the car, but rivieRa is too close. He's too close.
Yeah.
soBuli was looking over towards the arches and the gate.
Oh my god!
And that's going to get the defuse.
I would never suppose that Aeon were going to win 11-0. You know,
handedly.
Wow.
Man, painful.
It's painful to watch, to be honest.
It's a shame for Junk as well, because obviously after the win they've come off of, you know, they were probably on the high.
Hard fought too, you know. It's like no joke. But I mean, if you look at the scores, Flow 17-5, rivieRa 16-3, and top and Junks is like Winx and soBuli with 5-10, 5-11. It's like I feel for them, and hopefully they can turn something around. Hey, you know, like if they manage to pull it into overtime, who knows? Maybe they can drown Aeon in deep water.
You never know.
I mean, they could, but as I said, like those first 3 rounds where they were really close to winning the round, they effed it up with not planting the bomb for the first round.
That was unlucky.
And as I said, that could be like something that could change, you know, like the pattern of.
Oh, here we go. A little bit of momentum on their side now.
Okay, it's 4v3. Maybe Junk can get the first round of the side. Flow takes down Kramer. Now it's a 3v3. 1 minute left.
See, that clock is not fun. You know, it's like if they have 3 people left, 50 seconds left on the clock. It's like you're going to start sweating, and and like you're forced to do things. This is the massive advantage the Germans have. They just sit back, cover angles. If they've been smart, they know where they're coming from.
Important kill by soBuli.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they need to get the bomb down. Okay, Fuku takes down scottw. Okay.
First round. Here we go. As Americans too.
Oh my god, man. I don't like what junks are doing at the moment, to be honest. I think they should have won at least 3 or 4 rounds to make it competitive.
Yeah.
Let's see
11
what Aeon has in.
Not somewhere where you want to be.
Yeah, you don't want to be an 11-1 on Domville. Because now Aeon can just experiment with their attacking possibilities, you know. They can rush speed, they can rush grave, they can do all sorts of things because they have the rounds,
the buffer
under their belt.
They have the liquidity to be able to afford to experiment.
Exactly. They're rich. We can say they're rich. At this moment, you know. So let's see what Aeon can.
Oh.
Do.
Holy lag, Batman.
Let's see here.
On the ally side.
2 rounds. Aeon just needs 2 rounds to win this. Which is, man. I do not envy junk.
I think you're lagging out there, Rev.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. My girlfriend just came home, so.
Oh, okay. That's
turn the iPad off.
She's watching the reels from Instagram, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, not those. Better make sure she's okay.
Oh, sec with that.
Oh man, amazing shots by sec. Wow,
nice, sec.
Fantastic job. 2-2. Oh, trade goes back. Scott takes down soBuli and Fuku. Yeah. Aeon moving in. Sec is last man standing here, but he knows where they're coming from. And whoa, blind shot, headshot. These are the types of shots that it's like you kind of know where you're shooting. But there's so much luck in it. All right. Here we go. It's match point for Aeon.
Yeah, this
and but all junk needs is 12 rounds. So
yeah. They need to win all the rounds.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of a bit disappointed in junk, to be honest.
Probably not as much as they're disappointed in themselves. But yeah, it's a rough gig, you know, playing another match almost immediately after a massive overtime. Just the draining effect of that is quite substantial.
Yeah.
And Kramer taken down very effectively there by Aeon Flow. Scotty catching a nade between his ears. And Yersinia also then taken down by sec. So let's see. We got Flow sniffing
last
around.
Man standing, for
Flow can only get some extra frags, nothing else, to be honest.
See if we can find him. He's hiding up in the
21-7 for Flow.
Yeah, it's like those are numbers I can only dream of. Look out. One more round. Down. Here we go. The comeback of the ages here.
The comeback is imminent, yeah.
Comeback is indeed imminent.
Yeah, we just jinxed it. They're gonna lose next round, probably. It's always like that.
Okay,
it's always like that.
Captain Optimism here with us for the tournament. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's see what happens here. Oh, we have an allied run into the bomb buildings. Actually, that's not too often. Fire into cafe. So sec into fRiJeC. I think he knows what's happening as he moves backward. Oh man, amazing shot by Aeon. 4 people, middle road for the allied Aeon squad. moving slowly towards the B bomb site. Ever so slowly. Let's have a look to see where the Germans are. soBuli sniping from the B bomb site. Wings from the ruins. They know where they are. They definitely know where they are. But I don't think that Aeon has a good an eye on them as the other way. This could indeed be it. Oh, Fuku down. soBuli, last man standing. Bar sniper. There we have it. Good game. junk52 go to the bronze match. But
yeah.
On to the finals. We have Aeon versus Well, can we brandish a guess to who it's going to be in the finals?
It's Team 64 against the Supermen. That is quite a matchup.
Playing.
Yeah, they are playing.
Oh wow!
So we are waiting for it. By the scores, I would say Superman is in the lead, but we will have to wait for it. Yeah, Reecey and Mick are following, are leading by far. So I would say that Superman is leading the way.
I will look.
We will have to wait a little bit more, I would say, for the grand final. Is the grand final best of 3?
Oh, that's a good question. This feels like the kind of information that we should know.
Yeah.
I have no idea because I don't care.
Oh, yeah, this is true. This is true.
Man.
You have been drinking quite a lot.
I'm not paid for to do this,
Yes, it is indeed best of 3. Wow, we are in for a long final, but exciting indeed.
Oh my God, it's going to be so. I think it's going to be Aeon against Superman.
Sound muted.